From Great American Ballpark in Cincinnati, Ohio, interleague baseball on MLB The Show. It's the Houston Astros going up against the Cincinnati Reds. Along with my partner, Chris Singleton, I'm John Shammy. Well, Singy, he's been really up against it lately. Major struggles at the plate, but perhaps today he gets it going again.
Yeah, Boog, he needs to find his rhythm out there and just simplify his mindset in the box. I know it's easier said than done, but you just got to.
First pitch coming at you right after the break. On the mound for the Reds, Brady Singer. And Chris, he's a guy that gets better when things get tough.
Yeah, his batting average against is actually better when he's in a jam. So we'll see if he continues to dance his way out of danger.
Coming up on the first pitch, Isaac Paredes now at the plate. And this one is off and running. Smoked on the ground, a second. Fires to first in time. Now we check out the Astros lineup. This group was shut out their last game, so we're going to see if they can bounce back with a better effort here today.
And Boog, it can get in your head a little bit when you get shut out. You're frustrated. You're seeing that consecutive streak of innings you haven't scored. And you want to get off to a great start, score early, because if you don't, you feel like you could linger into 2 consecutive games, which no one wants to be a part of.
Singer certainly has electric stuff, considered by many to be a strikeout pitcher. He might not be at the top level in that category, but strikeout's a big part of his game. And that's in there at the knees for a strike.
And he doesn't beat himself. I mean, he's going to throw strikes. He's not going to issue many free passes, and he's going to keep the ball in the ballpark.
That's inside.
Just underway here in Cincinnati.
So when you look at that, he's not completely preventing hitters from hitting home runs, but he's so consistent that you look up. By the time he gives the ball over, it's the 6th or 7th inning, and there's 1 or 2 runs on the board at most.
Line drive, and that's got extra bases written all over it. And he starts his afternoon off right with a double.
Loud contact leads to the double. I mean, you could tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of his stick.
One out, runner at second. Jeremy Pena up next for the Astros. And that one fouled off. Man at second. On the ground, right side. Steer takes it himself. 2 down.
Batting fourth, first baseman Christian Walker.
Hey.
Going 2 now. Goes down looking for the strikeout. That was pretty nasty. Now it'll be the Reds' turn. No score. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. Back here at Great American Ballpark, and towing the mound for Houston in this one, Jordan Montgomery. And Chris, pitching on the road has not been particularly kind to him.
Yeah, and you don't want to be too quick to say that he can't pitch on the road. Sometimes, you know, it's just a matter of luck. It's not having a feel. Difference between the bullpen mound to the mound out there on the playing field. Don't know what it is, but I know this. He's got good enough stuff to overcome and get it done on the road as well as at home. So we'll see what he's able to do in this one.
Spencer Steer leading things off and takes a strike. Hit in the air out to center field. Myers gets under it. And there's one down. Here's the lineup for the Reds. Someone who makes things happen for them, in part with his legs, Matt McClain.
And you got to like this matchup for him as a guy who hits left-handed pitchers as well as anyone, it seems. I mean, he's hitting over 300 against southpaws this season. He's got a good shot to make a big impact against the left-hander on the hill today.
His stolen base numbers this season are good enough to put him top 5 in baseball, Singy. Swinging a foul straight back. The 1-1 is fouled off. Two now. Next offering misses down and away. That's to third, and he can't come up with it. Still manages a throw.
No, he's
too
in there.
late, and the runner is safe, and the missed play costs him.
Well, looked like a pretty routine play. Just couldn't get it to stick in the glove as he gets tagged with the error. Should have been 2 outs in the inning, but now they have to work around it and get 2 more.
Next to hit, Noel V. Marte, 6th in the NL in RBIs. Step off, throw to first,
Safe.
and he's back in easily. On the ground to third. Over to Altuve. Double play.
You're out.
What a twin killing to end the inning. We move to the second here in Cincinnati. No score. New inning getting started, and stepping in for the Astros, Jose Altuve. This is a guy that they are counting on to deliver, and early on this season, it's been a struggle.
Nope.
Bottom line, his resume says he's a good hitter, just has not gotten off to a very good start. And you got to figure, regress to the mean, water finds its level, all those sayings, that he will end up having a good year. So a man on base to start the inning.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of the struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
Altuve runs. Fastball right back to the mound. Throws to first. 1 pitch and 1 out.
That's a good piece of hitting right there. The job was to move the runner up and give your team a chance to score the go-ahead run. That's exactly what happened, so you better believe your teammates are happy with you after that at bat.
Jesus Sanchez in the box now. Takes strike 1.
Man, I mean, nice job just presenting it to be better than it actually was.
Strike on the inside corner. And he'll challenge that called strike. Good eye at the plate. They'll overturn the call. They'll keep both their challenges. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike two. The Astros with a chance to score first here at the top of the second. And look out. As that one ran in and got him. He had him 1-2, and he ends up hitting him with a pitch. Close one. Doesn't get the call. Ball one. Two on, one out.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
No score here in the second. And there's a ball.
That's out. Well, I would expect in this 3-0 count, you're taking all the way. See if they'll walk you.
Jake Myers in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Here's a 3-0. And they're all loaded up.
No, that sets up a really big at-bat in this game. These are the moments when everyone in the stadium gets really locked in.
And now the center fielder, Jake Myers. Golden opportunity right here. 6 straight outside the strike zone.
Pressure's on right here. 2-0 count, bases loaded. You don't want to fall to a 3-ball count and then walk in a run. He's got to challenge the hitter right here.
2-0. That's ripped into the outfield. Brings it in. Runner tagging from third. To the plate. Save. On the board first. It's 1-0.
That play really shows how important it is to hit the cutoff man. Looked like he tried to throw through and get the runner at home, but it backfired, and it ended up costing them a run. I remember my rookie year overthrowing a cutoff man. Didn't last long before I was pulled aside by a veteran pitcher. He had a talk with me. I don't know if I ever missed a cutoff man again.
Yeah! Traffic on the bases with one already in here in the second game of the series.
Ball, that's in.
That's ripped. Base hit. Right past his coach, headed for the plate. And he's out.
Right there.
Pumped down, and that ends the inning. 2 men left stranded, but they do push across one. Down to the bottom of the second. It's the Astros 1 and the Reds nothing. This is Reds baseball on the Show, Ohio. Back here in Cincinnati. In now for the Reds, Lourdes Gurriel Jr. And that one ripped to left. Alvarez takes it in for the out. One down.
Batting fifth, designated hitter, Cal Stewart.
That's out.
Stewart matched a homer in his last game.
That's ball 2.
Montgomery in his 10th season, 33 years old, and he was drafted in the 4th round back in 2014. Now one missed. And there's ball 4.
That pitch is up. Ball 4.
It's tough after falling behind a hitter, 2 balls and no strikes, but now at least he gets a fresh start against a new batter, but he needs to get back into the strike zone and start pitching with conviction.
Tyler Stevenson will hit next.
A lot of clutch hitting from him recently. Over the last 10 games, he's knocked in 10 runs.
That
Nope.
one
Ball
misses.
one.
That's 5 straight. Can't
That's a
find it
ball.
here. That's 6 straight balls.
Last 2 pitches have been down in the zone. Pitcher clearly trying to get that ground ball double play. But in this count, he's going to have to give in, elevate his pitches, and get back into
That's
this
ball
at bat.
The next offering misses. Ball 3. So a walk
Nope.
puts
Ball
runners at
4.
first and second.
Well, this came apart right there. 4-pitch walk, and guy at the plate was not going to help him out by swinging at something out of the zone.
Hey!
Runners at first and second with 1 gone. Bottom half of inning number 2.
Just
that's
missed
out.
with that backdoor breaking ball. If he gets a swing and miss or called strike, 0-2 count. Instead, it's 1-1. Look for him to go back to that pitch later in this at bat.
On the ground to second, might be 2. Good feed. That's 1. Their second double play already. This one ends the second inning.
Well, the second baseman made that one look easy. Great feed to the shortstop. Shortstop completes the play. They get out of a jam, and they end the inning.
Back here at Great American Ballpark, and stepping in for the Astros, Yordan Alvarez.
Probably the best one we have seen. Throwing it where he wanted to, have a nice tight spin to it, and a teaser just off the edge of the plate.
Barely a hair out of the zone, but it was a ball. Still 2 challenges left for them. High fly ball, right field. This could go the distance. Home run. And Air Yordan leaves the yard. Home run number 5 on the season, and they add to the lead. It's 2-0.
Such an incredible swing right there on that breaking ball away. Did an incredible job of keeping the hands back, letting it travel. And boy, he just hammered that. Recognized the break. And man, this guy kept his front foot down. Weight didn't transfer until the exact time. An
Inside
excellent backspin to carry it over the fence.
The 1-0.
Nope.
He's just missing with some pitches that, I mean, they're not strikes, and that's what you think, oh, good pitch is a strike. But so many times pitchers are trying to tease the zone, and the last 2 pitches that he's thrown, good pitches, but even better takes.
1 away. And here's a look at how he's using his pitches in this one.
Christian Walker.
And now it's Christian Walker. Struck out looking at his first at bat.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
1 out, base is empty, and a run in. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. On the ground to first. And he handles it himself for the out.
Up next for the Astros, second baseman Jose Altuve.
Hey! Ball 1.
2 down, bases empty, but 1 run across here in the second game of the series. He caught it behind his back. Nicely done for the out. Yordan Alvarez goes yard for Houston. We move on to the bottom of inning number 3. You're watching Reds baseball on the Show, Ohio. Set for the bottom of the 3rd. In now for the Reds, Matt McClain.
Matt McClain.
Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
Smash that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play. And now a chance to maybe get creative on offense with good speed on first.
Ball 1.
The 1-0.
That's ball
Just
2.
missed.
This is one of those situations the infielders have to pre-plan and understand that the ball's got to be hit extremely hard right at them if they're going to have a chance to go for a double play.
That
Ball,
one
that's off the plate.
misses. 3 balls, no strikes. And ball
That's ball
4,
4.
2 aboard.
That one hurts right there as they couldn't take care of the bottom of the order to start this inning. You turn the lineup over. Now this inning's set up to be something big for this offense.
1st and 2nd, no outs. Spencer Steer, the next to hit for the Reds. 0 for 1 with a fly out to center. This is again 5 in a row. This one in the air, center field. Myers settles under it. He's got it. Runner tags at second, and he makes it up to 3rd with 1 away.
Up next for the Reds, shortstop Ellie De La Cruz.
I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get the barrel to it and hit it to the outfield.
2 on, 1 out. On the ground, right
foul
side.
ball.
And foul ball. The 1-2.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
Swing and a ground ball. Can't glove it cleanly.
No.
Correa to second. On
No,
to
he's
first. Save. So they get one, but a really nice try there.
I promise you, there are guys that get a little bit faster when they can smell an RBI. That was a possible inning-ending double play. Great hustle, and he gets rewarded with the RBI because of it.
Noel V. Marte digs in now. He's 0 for 1. Montgomery
No, he's in
checks
there.
over to first, and he's back. Ball 1, no strikes. He's one of the best players in baseball at driving in runs, Chris. His RBI totals this season rank him in the top 10. Swing and a foul out of play. In the dirt. In the dirt, blocked. Three balls, two strikes the count. Ground ball, left side, and it goes just foul. Battling here as he fouls it away. Payoff pitch. That smash towards center. And that will end the inning. So one run on one hit. No errors and a runner left. 3 innings complete. It's the Astros 2 and the Reds 1. As we go to the top of the 4th, and stepping in for the Astros, Carlos Correa. Fought off foul. The 0-1. Swing and a miss. Chased it out of the zone. On the ground,
nope,
right side, foul. And that's just foul. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again.
Pretty good pitch there to take a rip at. He wants to get his arms extended. He likes the ball away from him a little bit, just not able to square it up.
Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. And it one-hops the wall. And he's got a leadoff double in the 4th.
Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
And that one upstairs, ball 1.
Well, these Astros doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. They're doing a good job of working the pitch count, and they've been able to push a couple of runs across to score as well. It's still relatively early, but with the pair of runs already on the board, the ripple effect of that high pitch count might set them up to do more damage later in this game.
Swing and a miss, and the count is 1-2. Sets him down looking. Not what you're looking for after the leadoff double. A strikeout, and there's one away. So now with one away and a man at second, Yainer Diaz up next for the Astros. Walked his first time. In there for a strike. 0-1.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
That one to first, and he takes it himself for the out.
Well, there's a lot riding on that at bat right there. Nice job of the pitcher to bear down, make the pitch, get the ground ball. Excellent piece of work.
Hey!
2 outs and a runner at third. Top half of inning number 4.
Off the plate, ball 1.
Can't get to it, and this should score the run. Correa comes in to score, and they lead by 2. Pulls into second. That's an RBI double.
Well done. Drives in the run. Off the bat, it was headed for the gap all the way, and as a hitter, you love seeing those as you take your first couple of steps out of the box. You know you've got some real estate to run on. It's such a good feeling. Nice liner into the gap right there.
So runner at second, 2 down. Isaac Paredes up next for the Astros. 1 for 2.
Ball one.
Runner at second, 2 down. The Cincinnati bullpen has some movement. Graham Ashcraft, the hard-throwing righty, is up and loosening. Mole, a left-hander, also throwing. Strike 2.
Clearly he was sitting on a fastball right there and just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle with 2 strikes.
Stays alive. Man on second, 2 down. And it's the strikeout looking. Good job at damage control right there. So they pick up a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. And midway in the 4th, it's the Astros 3 and the Reds 1. This is Reds baseball on the Show, Ohio. Back here in Cincinnati, now the Reds cleanup hitter, Lourdes Gurriel Jr. And that's downstairs. And that is ball 1.
Well, these Reds showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. They've worked 3 walks already, so that proves they're not anxious up there. They're sticking to their game plan, and it's working.
Here's a 1-1. And there's a foul ball. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. One, 2 now. Grounds 1 to short. Pena throws to first in time.
Up next for the Reds.
And here's a look at how he's using his pitches in this one.
Hey!
The Reds down by a pair. We're here in the bottom of the 4th.
Ball, that's outside.
High fly ball, pretty well struck out towards right center. That one carrying. He won't get there. That should be extra bases. Safely into second. He's got a double.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. I love the approach he had right there with that pitch. Not trying to do too much, but still looking to drive it, and that's exactly what he's able to do into the opposite field gap for the double.
1 out. Runner at second. Tyler Stevenson, the next to hit. Walked his first time.
Hey!
Stewart, the runner at second with 1 away. Comes up empty.
Well, you can't expect to get a great pitch to hit with an open base and a runner on second. He's going to have to really tighten up his sights here. Make sure that he can barrel up the ball.
The 0-2. Ball 1 there. Runner at second here, 1 gone.
Ball, that's outside.
Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Man at second. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Got him swinging on the curveball. 2 down.
That right there is one of those breaking balls that you swing through and you feel like you should have done something with it or at least spoiled it away. But when it's breaking in on you like that, if the spin is tight enough, it can actually tie you up.
Outside. And the 1-0. Ground ball, and that's through the infield. Coming home. Here comes the throw. Slides his head in there. Save. And they trail by 1.
Big time at bat right there. Comes through, and they're back within a run. He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock. And we'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole.
Here's the second baseman, Matt McClain. That one ripped, but foul. And the 0-1.
Nope, outside.
To the right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. But the RBI single pushes across a run. It's now a 3-2 ball game. You're watching Reds baseball on The Show, Ohio. All set for the start of the inning. And stepping in for the Astros, Yordan Alvarez.
Ball, that's low.
Up the middle. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. Still finds a way to get off a throw. And he's going to make it to first. And we'll see how they score it.
Well, you can't give him 2 errors on that play, but that's pretty much what it looked like. Tried to stay with it after the bobble, and it might have pulled it off with a good throw, but it's very easy to rush the throw when you don't field it cleanly. A lot of times guys don't have a good grip on it, and I think that was the case right there.
Pena goes 6'1", 28 years old, and he was a 3rd-round pick back in 2018. On the ground to the left, and that one finds its way through. Lead runner holds up. They're at first and second with nobody out.
Up next for the Astros, first baseman Christian Walker.
And now Terry Francona makes his way out of the dugout towards the mound, and he'll make a change. Brady Singer done for the afternoon, and it's going to be a start that he'd like to get a redo on. Not his best. Back with the new arm in a minute.
Now pitching for
Here's
the
a new
Reds,
pitcher from the
number
pen,
23,
Graham Ashcraft.
Graham
He has a great slider with tons of movement. Big spot late in this one, and here's Christian Walker. Tap foul at the plate. comes up empty. That's strike 2.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up, try to track the ball, block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure about, but some way, somehow climb back into this at bat through the count.
Right back to the mound. Could be an easy 2. To Elliott, second for 1. A sensational double play.
Oh, man, what a smooth double play. That was a thing of beauty from start to finish.
Yep, that ball went out.
The 1-1.
Nope, that's down.
And he hits a ground ball right side. That is the inning. So the Astros lead 1, but they're up 3-2. We head to the bottom of the 5th. In now for the Reds, Garrett Hampson. And he bunts, but that's a foul ball. Bounce to the left side. Pena. Throw to first is in time.
It's such a great feeling when a team can rely on their shortstop to make a play like that. It builds up confidence for everyone on his team. It might even inspire a few more web gyms before the game is over.
Pitch misses, and that's ball 1. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Brandon Walter, the left-handed reliever, appears to be getting loose. Number 46 getting loose as well.
Ball down.
Late swing fouled off. Home team down a run. Last half of inning number 5. On the ground right side. Altuve handles it. Throw to first in time.
Good sinker low in the zone right there and produced exactly what he was looking for. Ball on the ground. Nice ground out.
Ellie De La Cruz, the next to hit for the Reds. He's turned into one of the best shortstops in the game. And ball 1.
Oh, he's got to be pretty proud of this outing so far. Sometimes guys cower coming into a ballpark like this, but he has attacked hitters. Pitching on the road like this is very impressive. This has been a treat to watch.
Ball 2.
In today's game, not that many fastball counts, but hitters still in the back of their minds, they're looking for one. 2-0 changeup call right there. Excellent pitch selection to go with.
Next offering misses, and now 3-1.
Just doesn't seem to want to throw him a fastball.
And that drops in for a strike. Drilled in the air out towards right center. Nice grab on the run. And that is that. Reds down in order. They're down 3-2. Welcome back. It's been a great game, so let's take another look at the most important moment so far. Carlos Correa now at the plate.
Astros, third baseman Carlos Correa.
Well, these Astros, digging into their numbers, have to be happy with the swings they're taking. We've heard lots of loud noise coming from their bats in this one, haven't we? I mean, they've launched 6 hits at 90-plus exit velocity, and that doesn't happen by accident.
The 0-2. Fights it off. He'll see another. Here's a 1-2. This one belted deep left field. On its way. Gone. Carlos Correa will circle the bags. His 7th home run of the season. And they tack one on the board. It's 4-2. That one just sounded different.
And might have been the loudest moment yet. Man, my ears are ringing. I could feel that swing from the booth. Well, he put a really nice swing on that one, and everything was on time, took a direct path to the ball, excellent extension, and just drove it out of here. Nothing better than when the ball jumps off your bat like that.
Hard on the ground to first. Steer steps on the bag. 1 pitch and 1 out.
Up next for the Astros, catcher Yainer Diaz.
Now it's going to be Yainer Diaz. First pitch, and he has to get out of the way.
Straighten him up a little bit.
No, that's low.
1 out, base is empty, and a run in, and we're in the top half of the 6th. That one fouled off. Hard ground ball, base knock. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Up next for the Astros, center fielder Jake Meyer.
Gets him to chase after that one. Man at first, 1 away. Swings and misses. 0-2 now. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. Here's the 0-2.
That's a ball.
Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Here's a 1-2. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. In the air, left field. Gurriel under it. Makes the grab.
Up next for the Astros, the designated hitter.
And now Terry Francona makes his way out of the dugout towards the mound, and he'll make a change. Graham Ashcraft out of the game. 2-run ball game as he heads for the dugout, and we'll be back with a new pitcher.
Now pitching for
They
the
go with
Reds,
one of their more experienced arms in this spot, Sam Moll.
Well, he's been hit pretty hard at times this season, as you see with the big ERA. So this is an important outing for him to get on the right track.
So the Houston lineup turns over. Isaac Paredes getting ready to hit. 1 for 3.
Hey!
Diaz off of first with 2 away. Way high. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Got him. That's the 3rd out. Carlos Correa with the key hit this inning. It's now 4-2. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show.
Now pitching for Houston.
Back now for the bottom of the 6th, and there's a new
Walter.
pitcher on the mound. Brandon Walter.
Still a lot of game left, and this game could go either way. So this is a big opportunity for him to get some important outs and try to help carry this lead into the later innings.
For the Reds, right fielder, MLB.
Well, these Reds putting together some really good at-bats in this game. There's been a lot to like with how they're approaching their chances at the plate. They really made that opposing starter work in this one. Ran his pitch count up, and now they've got an opportunity to continue making things difficult on the bullpen.
High fly ball lifted in the air, right field. Sanchez takes it in for the out. And there's 1 away.
Obviously, this type of run production isn't exactly sustainable game to game, but it's a good sign that a lot of hard work's been paying off. So important to get ahead of these hitters. You don't want to issue a free pass and allow that tying run to come to the plate. Always want to keep that other team in a position where if they're going to beat you, they're going to have to do it with multiple hits.
That's out number 2.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Stewart stands in here, leaves that one off the inside. On the ground, Correa. 3 up, 3 down, inning over. It's the Astros 4 and the Reds 2.
Leading off for the
Now
Astros,
it's Yordan
left fielder,
Alvarez. He
Yordan
blasted one out earlier in the 3rd.
Just a solo home run, but an important swing of the bat in this game. We've already seen him do it once. Can he do it again?
Hit hard, but foul off to the left.
Outside, that's a ball.
That's in there. 1-2.
Well, that's really the money spot, down and away. If you can locate that consistently, it's going to be real tough for hitters to square that up. That's what you love to see relievers do coming out of that bullpen.
That's a ball.
That one misses. Full count now.
Good spot there, but didn't get the strike at the knees and doesn't seem too convinced by the call out there on the mound as he tries to get a better sense of the umpire strike zone.
Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. Payoff pitch. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. This ball's chopped on the ground. Bounces into the outfield, base hit. So he battled through a long at bat and earned himself a hit.
Oh, this has been a really nice game at the plate for him. He looks locked in. Just a simple ground ball the other way. They had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole.
Runner takes off. Foul ball there. Strike two.
That fastball, even though it's up, that's the velocity you want to go after. Low 90s, a lot better than trying to hit the high 90s.
Foul ball still 0-2. Oh, he hit him.
That hit him. He's
and
got
that
first.
got him pretty flush.
Up next for the Astros, first baseman
First and second, no outs. Christian Walker will hit next. 0 for 3 in this one. So RBI spot, but Chris, this is a guy that is not really swinging the bat all that well here.
In this situation, you have a real good opportunity to get swings and misses and record a strikeout. I think you attack him in this spot.
In the dirt, squirts away from Stevenson. Throws to second. Not going to get him. He's in there.
Well, Boog, it's already been a tough start to this inning as it is, and that wild pitch is going to make things even tougher. 2 men in the scoring position now, still with nobody out. So this really becomes a strikeout situation on the mound. Don't be surprised to ball on the ground to the corners if they come home with the baseball instead of going to first base.
The Astros trying to break this one open here in the top half of inning number 7. Right through there for a strike. Swing and a pop-up. That one is foul, and he'll see another.
Nope. Outside.
Stays alive. Got him swinging for the K. And that is a big first out.
Well, it can be so tough as a hitter to pull yourself out of an extended slump, one that lasts for several games, even a week or more. You know, right now, he's really in one, so I'm sure his mind is all over the place, racing, having a hard time sleeping, trying to figure out.
Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. 1 run is in. Headed for the plate. He's safe as he gets his hand in. And they lead by 4.
Picks himself up a couple of ribbies. Timing on the swing was good. Able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
Correa in the box here lets that one go for a ball. Action in the pen down there. Tony Santillan up and throwing for Terry Francona. Louder getting cranked up as well. The lefty, the 1-0. And
Ball
another
two.
ball. Altuve stands at first with 1 out. Altuve runs. Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field. Brings it in.
Up next for the Astros, right fielder, Jesus.
Here comes the manager out of the
Sanchez.
dugout, and he'll make a move for the bullpen. Sam Moll done for the day. We'll be back in a minute with a new arm on the mound.
Now pitching for
A
the
new
Reds,
arm into the game, the righty, Tony Santillan.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleeding and keep the score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it. Now what he's looking for there in the 0-0 count. Looks like he wants the ball down in the zone.
And that's in for a strike.
And a bat like this is almost over as it begins. In this situation, you have no idea what the next pitch is going to be. You just got to hope that you can make contact.
Nope.
Really
Ball
good
one.
take, especially with 2 strikes.
And a swing and a miss. And that's that. So it's 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left. Midway in inning number 7, and it's time to stretch. It's the Astros 6 and the Reds 2. Set for the last half of the 7th. Here's the Reds catcher, Tyler Stevenson.
Ball, that's in.
Rips one to right. Makes the sliding grab.
These plays are so risky because of the slide. The last thing you want is to be forced to pop up and go chase the ball down because you missed it. But it feels great when it works. No harm, no foul there.
Ball one.
The Astros leading by 4 here at the bottom of the 7th. High chopper to third. Now the throw to first on the run. Got him. Nice play.
Up next for the Reds, second baseman, Matt McLain.
Now it's the second baseman, Matt McLain. Oh, he doesn't get the call. And that's ball 1. Challenge from behind the dish here. And on further review, it was a strike. They'll keep their remaining challenge. 2 down, nobody on. Nice grab. Over to first. And that's a nice play to end the inning. Nobody left for Cincinnati. They still trail it here. It's 6-2. Back here at Great American Ballpark, this offense has lifted them to a lead with plenty of hits so far in this one as we look at the spray chart.
Yeah, it looks like they've been spreading it out pretty well in this one, Boog. Spraying the ball all over the yard. Good team effort at the dish.
And that one is lifted in the air. Gurriel on the move, reaching for it, makes the catch.
Gotta love the over-the-shoulder catch. I tell you what, those are really fun to make.
He's one of those Dave McCarty, Mark Carrion, Ricky Henderson types. Throw left, bat right.
You make a note of those guys because it's just different. It's like, hey, you're left-handed, but you hit right-handed.
Oh, he doesn't get the call. And it's 1-0.
I thought that was a strike, and here's a challenge.
It just shaved the zone. So they've still got both their challenges. Here comes the 0-1. Bunt attempt, but that goes foul. Santillan, in his 4th year, he features a 4-seam fastball, a slurve, a slider, and he works in a changeup. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. Swings through it for the K. Went back to the fastball, and it was effective. So back to the top of the order. Next is the designated hitter, Isaac Paredes.
Hey!
2 down, nobody on, and we're in the top of the 8th. Strike 2.
This guy's pounding the zone. Hitters don't have time to think in between pitches.
The 0-2. Line drive, could be extra bases. Around first and hustling for second. In safely. It's a double and his 2nd hit.
That was exactly what you're looking to do with the pitch away, especially in that situation. Drive it into the opposite field gap. He got himself 2 bags on a great swing of the bat. And it may be a long shot, but a triple here will give him the cycle.
Nope, that's a ball.
Man on second, 2 down.
No need to go right at this guy. First base is open. He can hurt you. So make him expand his zone. If he doesn't, give him a walk.
That's a bullet, but it goes foul. Pulled hard, but it's a foul ball. Paredes at second with 2 down. Hard hit right side. Handles, throws to first, and that is that. 1 left for Houston. They lead it 6-2. Back here in Cincinnati. In now for the Reds, Garrett Hampson.
Garrett Hampson.
And
Ball,
then
that's
this is
out.
off the outside edge.
Ball.
Not close with that one. Ball 3. And there's the automatic.
Big at bat right here. He did the team thing, took until he got a strike. Now he's got to go to work, shorten up that swing a little bit, do whatever it takes to get on base.
And it's filled up. That one misses.
No, that's a ball.
So a
Take the
leadoff
bait.
walk.
Almost a coin flip for the umpire in that call, but most umpires just don't want to give pitchers a break up in the zone like that. Well, the leadoff man gets on. You want to minimize the threat by playing sound defense. Hopefully the pitcher can get a ball on the ground and they can roll him up for 2.
Foul ball. The 0-1. And a foul ball. The Astros leading by 4 here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Swing and a miss, struck him out, and now 1 away. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Ellie De La Cruz. Not even close there. Ball 1. Yeah, that's fouled off. Two now. And downstairs. Liner, base hit. And now 2 aboard. Here comes the skipper out of the dugout, and he's ready to make the move. Brandon Walter departs, and the line not closed on him yet as he's responsible for the runners on base. Back with a new pitcher after this. So a new pitcher out of the bullpen for the Astros, Brian Abreu. He's pitching on 2 days rest. On the inside corner for a strike. And here's a challenge. That looked like it missed to me. Good eye at the plate. They'll overturn the call. They'll keep both their challenges. Two on, 1 out.
Ball 2.
Here's a 2-0.
As a hitter, you got to learn something from that pitch. He clearly wasn't timed up on the fastball. In a 2-0 count, you have to be ready to do damage.
The 2-1. Just
Ball,
off the inside edge.
Get ready for some action here. Good RBI guy at the plate, runners in scoring position, and a hitter's count.
Swing and a ball popped in the air. Base hit. Rounds third, headed for the plate. He'll score easily. It's a 3-run game, 6-3.
Well, that gets him a little closer in this one. Now that sets up a huge at-bat in this ball game.
Here's Gurriel. And that drops in for a strike.
Well, it's critical right here that they bear down and turn in some quality at bats. Try to chip away at that lead, because if it gets to the 9th, that closer's coming in.
Tying run at the plate. On the corner for a strike.
Big pitch right here. He's going to try to make a pitch that's going to produce a strikeout or a ground ball double play.
That one just misses. And a count 1-2.
This is a situation where the hitter is looking for something up in the zone that he can get his arms extended. What you have to be careful of is that pitch that's up, that's in on your hands. That'll pop you up in the infield, and that's exactly what the pitcher wants.
Runners are at the corners, one away. High fly ball out towards left field. Way back there, it's got a chance. And he brings it into the warning track. Runner tags for home. Runner from third in to score. And they cut the lead to 2.
There you go. Nice little RBI there. It's a great at bat. Got the job done.
Up next for the Reds, designated hitter, Cal Stewart.
Hey!
Just missed.
Inside.
Swing and a hard hit grounder to third. Play made, that ends the inning. They put 2 on the board with a couple of hits, no errors, and 1 left. 9th inning coming up. It's the Astros 6 and the Reds 4.
Now pitching for the
We're
Reds,
back. It's the top of the 9th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Brett Lauder.
And compared to a lot of other relievers, strikeouts have not been a big weapon for him this year, so the defense should be active.
Hey!
The 0-2. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. And a strikeout for the first out here in the 9th.
Wow, just great bite to that slider. Broke hard out of the zone, and he just couldn't hold up the swing. You know, as a hitter, that pitch is really hard to take, and there's just not much you can do with it. You know that, but you don't want to get rung up by the umpire.
Activity in the bullpen for the Reds. Yasver Zulueta, the right-handed sinker baller. He looks to be readying himself.
Ball 1.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
The only adjustment he needs to make is his target. If you aim at the outside corner, that slider's going to end up way off the plate. Perhaps look a little more down the middle, and you get it right where you want it.
On the ground. Fires over to first. 2 quick outs here in the top of the 9th. Running out of chances to pad the lead. Jose Altuve up to hit here. And that's in there at the knees for a strike. Out to short, De La Cruz. And the inning is over. 1-2-3 go the Astros. They're up 6-4. Back now, and on the mound, the closer, Josh Hader.
Well, he's the guy they hope to turn to out of the pen to lock down wins. So this game has gone to plan, more or less. Let's see if he can wrap it up here.
Leading off for the Reds, catcher Tyler Stevenson.
Top of the zone for a called strike.
Even with really good velocity, two-seam fastball up in the zone to a left-handed hitter, even though that velocity is good, you see it really well, and it can be a dangerous pitch. Too close for me, partner, to take that 0-2 fastball, but for whatever reasons, he let it go by. He's still in the at-bat. I don't think he'll let the next one go.
The 1-2. Good job to fight that one off. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Up next for the Reds.
Well, the first batter, it's always a big one for the closer. I mean, you get that punch out, you get settled in, you feel like you're in command out there on the mound from the jump, and kind of prevents any doubt from creeping into your mind or the fielders that are playing behind you that, you know, you're going to wrap this thing up.
On the ground, out to short. Slings to first in time.
Up next for the Reds, second baseman, Matt McClain.
Reds down to their final out. Matt McClain digs in now.
That two-seamer's heat-seeking for right-handed batters, just runs in on those hands.
Hader, an all-star a season ago. He features a two-seam fastball, a slider, and he works in a changeup. They're down to their final strike. Out of line, out towards center. He pulls it down. Ball game. And the Astros even this series up at a game apiece.
Well, this was a tightly played game. Got a little of everything. Some timely hitting, runs on the board, key pitching and defense in certain spots. Definitely a fun one to watch.
And this one ends with a final score of 6-4. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.